Well, look what we got here. Here's my new, to me, Honda Civic Sport 2023. What's going on? So in this video, I'll introduce you and me to my new 2023 Honda Civic hatchback. Well, I got this car from a dealer and I started going through this, verifying that everything is in a normal shape. Well, in this video, I'll talk about what you gotta check when you get a new car, or at least a new to you. First thing, I got this car from a Honda dealer and everything looks pretty good. I checked the tire pressure and it was supposed to be 33 in the front and 32 in the back. So it was about 35 in the front and 34 in the back, so I adjusted it. When I checked the spare tire, it was supposed to be 60, but it was only like less than 20. So I got that one inflated just in case. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to check all the lug nuts, take each wheel off and see what it looks like. It is supposed to be essentially new, so I don't expect to find anything bad. And the main reason I want to take the wheels off, just in case, as you might remember from my previous video when I changed the tire on my friend's BMW, we had the hardest time taking the lug nuts. So let's take all the wheels, not gonna rotate them, just gonna undo the lug nuts, take the wheel off, look what it looks like inside, and put it back on. According to my manual, the lug nuts, conveniently enough, a 19mm, which is essentially the same thing as 3/4. This car also has a key as one of the lug nuts. I made sure to get it from a dealer because otherwise it would have been a bad day if you get a flat tire. Alright, before lifting the car, I'm just going to loosen all the lug nuts. Okay, it seems right. It feels like about 80 pounds. This probably was a bit more. So is this one. Yeah, this and this were definitely tighter than 80 pounds. I can tell you on my Jeep I have about 95 and it's not as hard. Alright, now we can jack up the car. Alright, so this jack lift might be a bit of an overkill for this car. I got it for my Jeep, but of course it will work because it's a super low profile. I got a pad for my jack so it doesn't damage. And the jacking point for this car is over here. Alright, that was easy. See, that's another thing. The wheel is a bit seized up, so it's a good thing I'm doing it now. There you go. It's a nice tire. But yeah, you can see both surfaces are kind of rusty. We'll see if we can do something about that. Well, aside from the fact the wheel actually being stuck, I'm happy to say that everything else looks really good. Almost brand new. But let's see what we can do about this. And actually, let's check the brakes. Alright, can you see the brakes? There's plenty of life left in them. Alright, just a little brake clean. And a steel brush. And just wipe it up. Also, might as well just get the rotors real quick. Okay, now we can do the same thing with the back of the wheel. Don't really need to go crazy. Just get all the surface clean. Now that the rotor is all dried up, we can apply this anti-seize. It's a Loctite brand, just like chapstick. And you don't want to go too much, but you want to be somewhat generous with that. I've done this on my Jeep and never had any issues removing the wheels, ever. Kind of smear it. Don't get it on your threads, you'll be all set. Alright. Now we're ready to put the wheel back on. And of course, to be on the safe side, you always want to start your lug nuts by hand. And just did the lightest mode with a gun. Now we're gonna lower it and torque it. Alright, and verifying our owner's manual, the lug nut torque is 80 foot-pounds each, and of course we use the star pattern. Got my trusty torque wrench, foot-pounds, 80. Three. And we're done with this wheel. And as I usually do in my videos when it's a repetitive thing, I'm not going to show all the steps. If there is something interesting worth noting about any of the other wheels, I'll of course share it with you. So far the process should be exactly the same. I might just show you the condition of the brakes. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, just as seized as the other one. But the thread looks pretty good. And I'm happy to say there's plenty of brake. It's actually, they look pretty new. Alright, this side is done. Now I'm just going to turn the car around and going to do the other side. Alright, so really quickly let's do side B now, the driver's side. The brakes are nice and fat. Okay. And we're ready for the wheel. Change my gloves. Alright, this wheel is back on. And now we're gonna do the back wheel, which is the lot. So now I'm just gonna clean it. Alright, all done. Now I'm just gonna lower it. And torque it to 80 foot-pounds. Alright, that was easy. So now I know that all the wheels are torqued properly and they're not gonna get seized if I have to change a spare tire. I know that the pressure is correct, and I know the thread depth and the brake pads are all set. One advice though, of course you gotta keep this key in the car somewhere, but do not keep it in a spare tire compartment or in your glove box, because the bad guys know exactly where to look for it. Hide it somewhere. I mean, you don't want to take it with you, carry it with you, of course, but I know a guy whose car was actually broken in. They found the key, they knew exactly where everyone puts it, somewhere in a spare tire compartment, and that's how they got the key. Anyway, there's more videos to come about the Civic, so stay tuned. But for now, if you like this video, make sure to share it with your friends, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Take it easy, guys.